Nigel, congratulations. A masterful performance here at London Road. Was that pretty much the perfect away display?
I think the first 45 minutes, if you want a template to say, how do we want to play? We did it a few times, I think, last season. We went to Bradford and scored goals away. But if you want in this league, irrespective of the league, if you want to say this is how we're aiming to be as a team, that was it in the first 45 minutes.
Why was Stags so prolific in that first half?
We were on the front foot. We pressed them, closed them down, we punished them, put the ball in the box, and I don't know how many shots we had or situations we had, but it was pretty impressive because of the quality of the opposition as well. But we just, I think, to a man, everybody did the jobs, and it was pretty much camped in their half, which for an away team, I think here is quite unusual. But that's how we wanted to set up. Training on Monday and Tuesday this week was absolutely brilliant. I can't tell you how good it was. And sometimes that goes the other way and then everyone goes flat on Boxing Day. But I think you could see there was a determination here, backed by our incredible support again today, to get 3 points.
You were simply put raining shots at their goal.
Yeah. That's how we want to be positive. You can't always do it. Last week was a little bit more cagey at home to Rotherham, Charlton the same. But that's our intent, to try and play like that whenever we can. But the opposition sometimes stop you. We're not quite at it. But as I say, it's a great thing for us to say to the players, right, when we're on it, that's what we're doing.
2 goals up after 9 minutes, 3 goals up after 31, 2 of which from corner kicks.
Yeah, Keanu's delivery has been absolutely magnificent of late, putting it right on the money. We felt as though we weren't getting our rewards from them and not really making the runs we needed to. We had a little chat about them last week and just ran through a couple, but the delivery's got to be right. It's the desire to head it, and then the delivery's got to be right. But even as we changed it up just a couple before half time, dinked to the near post and nearly got a goal from that as well. But it makes all the difference when you've got somebody putting the ball on the money.
It wasn't just coming from one area, was it? The superb play. It was coming from the flanks and through the middle.
Well, that's it. That's what you try and do. So it's very difficult then for the opposition to cover all the bases and say, well, if you block that off, we're going somewhere else. I thought the width was good. I thought Fraser, Blake, Tracy and Elliott getting forward, putting crosses in. I say everything to a man worked perfectly. A couple more problems second half once they changed formation, but that was inevitable.
Yeah, Stags leading 3-0 at the interval. What were you planning for and expecting from Posh in the second half?
Well, we weren't quite sure. We knew they would change. Saw them against Burton a few weeks back, and I think they went to a back 3 for a while, so it was either a 3 or a diamond. We went to the diamond, and it took us sort of 5 or 10 minutes to get to grips with it. I think Reedy went a little bit too far advanced, but we're still trying to play the same way and press. But then we got it sorted, and I thought then we got back in control, and even before the sending off, I thought we should have had another goal.
Yeah, more chances in that second period, and ultimately you won by 3-0 here. At points in the second half, did you have the Reading game in mind also?
Yes, but it was more yellow cards than anything else. Aaron got booked, so all of a sudden, you're risking that. Bailey came off half time with an ankle. He rolled his ankle, which he got treatment for in the first half. I'm trying to think, there was another one, I think. Reedy, just coming back after suspension, so it was just a sort of not so much with Reading in mind, more than making sure we saw it out today.
Bailey likely to be okay for Reading?
We'll see how he is. He's got a little bit of swelling, so we'll see if it settles down. I think Reece took a whack as well, and one or two others. It was a good, solid physical game. And
a third clean sheet in succession. You must be delighted.
Yeah, I think it's been coming, and all of a sudden people say we've won two on the spin now and got the 0-0 down at Charlton, which started the run off. The 5 games that we lost didn't deserve. We keep saying very, very undeserved to lose those games, and we just kept the level of performances the same, consistent. And then when you get the goals at the right time, all of a sudden you get the positive result. But performance-wise, yeah, we were very good today, but not a lot of difference in some of the stuff we played at Bolton and in the earlier games.
It was, though, a masterclass in attacking football. You were in 5th gear, really. With that said, is there still more to come?
I don't know if we can play much better than we did in the first half, but I think as we get still, settle into the league, only 20 games into League One, I think then the belief can grow that that's how we want to play. And we're urging the lads in the last 5 minutes, when you're playing against 10 men, go and get another goal. Having missed out by 1 goal a couple of seasons ago, go and get another goal, when you get that opportunity. So there's certainly more to come in that way.
Yeah, I think you had over 20 shots today.
Oh, brilliant! You know, we do aim. You know, people say like, you know, last week there wasn't many against Rotherham, but it's horrible, terrible conditions and everything. But that is our intent. We do try and play with a positive intent.
And you said it earlier, but great scenes at the end again with the travelling Stags fans.
It's always special, you know. Everyone's had Christmas and everything, and the cost of it and everything. So to come a couple of hours down the road, and I hope they go out and it makes the Christmas. It does ours. You know, people say you have a good day yesterday. Well, yes, but everything's dependent upon today's result. You get a positive result, and it makes you 2 or 3 days.
It was an outstanding result. Thank you.
Thank you.